Greetings, one and all. I have been called back to this table. I told Stace that I was going to try to do what I keep trying to manifest and do, and that is what he and I want to call hit it and quit it cards, or basically things that will align with shorts. Now, if you're from my generation and you don't know what hit it and quit it is all about, maybe drop me a comment and we'll talk. And Stace will probably talk to you too. Essentially, we're trying to manifest shorts. But as I was sitting down to the table, already I've got Stace's dude on the other side and my mom. And what I'm getting is just like a double dose of snark, okay? My mom was a boomer. Stace's person on the other side, boomer, and what I'm hearing is good fucking luck, things like that. I also hear things, Stace's guy is like, you're the Raven for a reason, you don't do 3-minute reads, you're doing real shit. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So here I am, I'm trying to be a star and give you all readings, and I'm trying to go on this foolish adventure, and I'm being told that that's not who I am. I'm to be grabbing my Raven cards, and that they call me to the table for purpose and cause. So I guess I don't know who this reading is for. It's a surprise, my mom is saying. It's a surprise. Let it be a surprise. Why are you so impatient all the time, Missy? I'm in my fucking 50s, and I'm still having to explain to my mother that I have grown from when she last knew me as a, zit-faced teenager and zit-faced still in my 20s. So, yeah. She says, and you still get them, right? I told you were still going to get them. That was like the last thing she said to me when I turned 20 on a 20-year-old birthday. It was, guess what, you're going to be getting zits the rest of your life. So, yeah, I've got my mom in my ear being snark, and then Stace's brother will double down. So I'm being told to go ahead and throw a few downline cards first, and I, of course, am going to use this cute little deck that Stace got for me to establish a baseline for whoever this is for, and then I guess I pulled out the Moonology cards that are also new, and of course bearing in mind that I have fresh in the deck. Now, if you don't know what Moonology is all about, it's all about when's it going to happen, timing, is it not going to happen, is the timing just suck shit or what, So, for me, I've put my intentions out there to read for some Gen X folk and to try and get in at least 2 or 3 of these for our Gen X folk. And I'm already being told that they're going to slow me down. They don't particularly like, on the other side, the idea of me doing shorts. Damn it, I want to do hit it and quit it cards. I do. And they're saying, that's not for you. That's not the path. Okay. So I'm going to be using that. And then I've pulled out something else that Stace has gotten me. It's the Wisdom of the Crow. So we'll be using some of these cards, and then as well as these cards, which I've already introduced, to pull for you guys, okay? And then Kipperish, of course, Kipperish, because that's me. My mom says that's me being nosy. Well, it's her fault. She knows how that's her fault. I get my intuition from my dad's side, but she was pretty fucking intuitive in life too. So, all right. You're right. I've already gone past 2 minutes just talking shit about the people talking shit to me. So, all right, I'm going to get going with this. I don't know who this is for. No clue. Who we talking to? Woo. Not a book. Okay, not a book. Here we go. We've got someone that is the high priestess. We're talking to a high priestess out there. What of this high priestess? They've put something in reverse with death, so they have fear of change. They're holding on. They've got a lot of depression, and they're delaying some endings that they should be ending. Anything else? Yep. The King of Swords. You need to be putting something to bed with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in the upright here, and I'm showing mental clarity. Somebody that's logical thinking. Okay, so we've got somebody here. Am I done with this? No. Keep going. All right. Right there. All right. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So you're in battle with the King of Swords. We've got a High Priestess in battle with a King of Swords. And literally, you're arguing, you're in arguments, you're in aggression, you're in chaos, and you're in competition. So whoever this is, these two people are, it does not sound like it's a good sitch. I'm hearing mostly Stace's guy. And a few snarky comments that I'm not going to repeat from my mom. All right, so your Knight of Swords is reversed. That also refers to that people are getting aggressive and out of control. They're being rather irresponsible and they're bullying one another. So we've got two people here that are full on letting the other have it. Spirit is saying that one of the two of you wants the sun. You want joy, you want success, you want celebration, you want positivity to return. And anything else? No. What I'm hearing is that one of the two parties wants happiness, they want sun. So it sounds like at least one of the two, I don't know if it's the High Priestess or if it is the King of Swords, but one of the two of you want the sun. You want happiness. You want new things. All right, what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull some kipperish to see if I can get whoever the High Priestess and the King of Swords are. Some more info here. Why? We have a divine feminine involved with this. Well, of course we do. We've got the High Priestess. So that definitely is divine feminine. Nothing else on this side. What I'm hearing them say, my mother's using F-bombs. They agree, yes. Divine feminine is who wants the sun, and she is trusted. Divine feminine wants the sun, and she is trusted in this scenario. Now, we remember and we recall about tarot that it doesn't necessarily mean the female, but I am reading it as it's the female of side who is wanting to follow the sun, okay? But there's still there's still a bunch of fighting going on. I'm going to ignore double up oracle because you're going to get that anyway. I'm just going to leave that out. I'm being told to tell this King of Swords, whoever they are, you got an entity attachment going on with you. And that the divine feminine, whoever this reading is for, is going to absolutely know and has probably already told this King of Swords, is what I'm being told, that that's dark shit and that's entity attachment. The way they're handling and approaching, particularly the Five of Wands, with the aggressiveness, and then this King of Swords in reverse. So there's an entity, there's an actual entity attachment, and honestly, darkness is what I'm hearing Stace's people say. Whoever the King of Swords is in this situation, you are acting very aggressively with darkness, and you probably need to get cleansed. Okay. I'm sorry for whoever this is going through this. I'm so sorry for you both. Yes, they're very concerned. The divine feminine is very concerned, and the other side is extremely concerned for whoever these parties are. I have no clue who these are for. Y'all live together. Ooh. I would say this needs to be cleansed quick if y'all live together and that's active. What else? Right there. This is going to lead to the divine feminine. They're saying the divine feminine is about to fucking walk if that doesn't get cleansed. Okay. Interesting. No clue who this is for. My mom, does it matter? It needs to be cleansed. I'm like, no, it doesn't. That's why they're calling me back to the table. They want some serious messages going out is what I'm hearing. Which, okay, they're asking me to start on this side. Okay. We know you're there. Okay. Somebody is being talked to in their dreams. You need to start listening to what you're being told. The King of Swords. Listen to what you're being told in your dreams. They're sending you answers. Maybe consider getting a journal and writing down immediately what you're hearing and what you're seeing in your dreams. They're literally telling you how to help turn this around. Pursue dreams with passion and determination. They inspire growth and achievement, but they're talking about your dream state. Okay? They said, no, double message. For the divine feminine who wants the sun, if it doesn't get turned around by the King of Wands, or Swords here real quick, by all means, pursue your own dreams. King of Swords, listen to your dreams. Ooh. Anything else in this? Anger. Confirmation. King of Swords, you're in anger. They want it put down. Channel anger into constructive action and understanding. It can fuel positive change and personal growth. And they are saying that this King of Swords, my mom is saying, get your ass on the stick. Right now, King of Swords. Whoever you are, I don't know who you are. They're not telling me who this is for, what coupling that live together this is for, but my mother is literally saying, get your ass on the stick. The Stace's side is saying, listen to your dreams, because we're telling you inside your dreams what you need to be doing. So this could be for somebody that has the native line out there, and bearing in mind, nations people are all related. So connection, nurture meaningful connection with others. They enrich life and support understanding. Stace's line is saying, you have a veil seer. You have someone that's capable of seeing behind the veil, and they want you to start learning to acknowledge that there is wisdom with the divine feminine. What the divine feminine is saying, in this case, she's telling you true. Whoever this is within this coupling, within this household, okay? No anger, no resentment, no more of this heated stuff. Okay, I'm gonna move over to this. This is also more messenger bird stuff for whoever this is for. Anything? Anything on this side? No. They get the message. All right. Any times? They're saying immediately, but I'm going to ask if they'll tell me when this divine feminine is going to follow the sun, because if somebody's in the household being unkind, and that's what I'm hearing is a lot of anger, a lot of aggression, physical, verbal. They're saying physical. They don't like that. They see it, they don't like it. The male on Stace's side is saying, in all seriousness, we don't put our hands on other people. I'm trying really hard not to be judgmental in this, but he is saying to say to you, in all seriousness, we don't put our hands on other people, please. All right. Anything in here? Want to tell me about timing? Within the next couple of months, she gets to follow the sun if this doesn't turn itself around. Okay? Okay. This is an intense one. I don't know who this is for. I don't even know if it's for someone in our collective, outside of our collective, or what's happening here. I will go ahead and roll some die to see if this makes sense to anybody, if the numbers or the signs or signals is helpful for anyone here in our collective. And I'm just going to read. I got these before I started with this reading. Gosh, I guess they mean the business when they call me to the table. Alrighty. Ooh, we have an Aries. Aries, y'all are known for fighting, man. You seriously are. When y'all fight, you fight, but, you know, there's an Aries connected to this. And we've got a reset. We've got an order to reset, a 00 here. Sixes mean something to somebody. This might be a 66-year-old. And then there's a 10. And I'm being told to tell you with this one, the King of Swords better keep working. Because whoever this divine feminine connection is, she's out the door in the next couple of months, and they're saying she's authorized to be so because you're not allowed to put your hands on her, sir. I'm being told to tell you, sir, you're not allowed to put your hands on her. Keep working, please. And then meditation, that tells me, I always read that as every single one of your chakras need a realignment. You have a divine, powerful feminine that knows how to see behind the veil, knows this messaging is correct, and you're not listening to her. High Priestess is as high as you fucking go. Seriously, you have a serious divine feminine that is telling you that she knows what's coming, and Spirit is telling whoever this is for that she will be going, and she's authorized to go and spin that wheel, let one cycle end, begin the new with the world. They don't appreciate that on the other side. The last thing you've got here is Saturn. Responsibility. They're saying take responsibility for yourself, your actions, sir. Do not put your hands on whoever this is out there ever again. They see it, they see all, and they're saying absolutely not. And then discipline. You need some discipline. You need to listen to that divine feminine, whoever that is. For you, this sounds like this is an older Xer that should know better by now. Please do keep your hands to yourself. Stop getting aggressive. Stop hurting and harming a divine feminine of any of the signs. Harming a divine feminine of any of the signs will have you in a whirlwind of shit with the other side. They will make sure, and I say this because I'm a Libra that carries karma with me. If I put nasty, negative shit out there, it comes and it smacks me back. But if somebody does it to me as a Libra, it will come and fuck them up 10 times more. So this is obviously a very serious message. I can see why I got pulled here for some reads tonight. So for this first person, hands to yourself, please. We don't do that, and I tell you, I know if Stace were sitting here, I know he would be grabbing the monster cards, and he would mean it in a not nice way. So whoever is doing that, sounds like you're going to be seeing this video, or the Divine Feminine is going to be seeing the video. I hope it's the Divine Feminine, and I hope that she's getting the message that you're going to be out of there within the next couple of months. Stace's side is saying, shit, she should just walk out today if this person does not listen and does not want to hear your messaging and does not know how divinely protected and respected and loved that you are. Okay, let me go ahead and grab some Trinky Charms for this person. Maybe this will help with identifying for you, whoever this is, although I have the feeling that this person knows exactly who they are as soon as they receive this message, particularly if it's the Divine Feminine. All right. Yep, your tree of life is going in the upside down, dear. It's already in the upside down, actually. To me, I think, and I keep hearing them say they don't even understand why you waste another second, another minute. Like my mom, as a female, is coming through and saying, you know, throwing hands on somebody is never okay. And so truly, if you wanted to leave now, but it looks like you're making the decision now, and within the next couple of months, you're going to be the hell out of there. Yeah, I can't disagree with them. I think you should be out of there now. Yep, this is an older couple, and I'm seeing that the male in this relationship is called Grandpa. People call you Grandpa, and you're still putting your hands on Grandma? Okay, cool. Not cool. For the Divine Feminine, you have intuition. The other side is saying, baby, you can use it. Everything will rebuild itself. Don't be afraid of being alone. You can reuse this, okay? You know, we normally see this as, hey, this is my soulmate. Hey, this is the person that I'm always going to be connected with. You know, the infinity loop, but it's coming to me in the upside down. This is not somebody that you are connected with through eternity, dear. No one that treats a Divine Feminine like that gets to be in their infinity loop. Spirit just comes and cuts that off. They weren't lying. Anytime I get called to the table, I swear they give me these crazy messages. Again, for the Divine Feminine, birds, and you've got a raven sitting right in front of you. We're telling you true. Those are true messages. You just need to walk on this, baby. Nobody should treat you like that. I see why you're hesitating. It's because you believe and you watch tarot, you believe in tarot, but you also believe very heavily in the traditional religion. In your mind, the church says, no, I can't do that. Spirit says, time to turn that upside down, because this is how this came to me. In the upside down and in the reverse, okay? So they're telling you you're going to have to change that thinking and that logic, because in any of the religions, even the traditional ones, people are not supposed to be putting their hands on you, all right? I'm being reminded of the poem, or it's either like a little poem or something like this. I think it's just this nice little, I want to say it's a poem that talks about how somebody's walking along the beach. There's two people walking along the beach, and one of the two will pick up the starfish that are kind of stranded there and then just start throwing them back into the ocean, while the other one thinks the one that's throwing them into the ocean is being ridiculous. Why would you do that? You know, all they're going to do, you know, I mean, look at the whole beach. The whole beach is filled with all of these, you know, starfish that are stranded, and you're not making any bit of a difference. And so what my mom is trying to show me is, for this Divine Feminine High Priestess person, you're the type of person that would have exactly that final response that says, it made a difference to that one. What they're now saying to say to you, dear, is that they want you to be the one that gets thrown back into the ocean, because you deserve to make a difference for yourself. Gosh, I hope I explained that right. My mom is saying, good enough, good enough. That's the point they're making to you, is it's your turn to go back in the ocean. They care enough about you. They love you. They see you on the other side. They want you back in the ocean because you deserve better. Okay? And then last but not least, we have a butterfly that says, created for you. They said that the Divine Feminine is going to know the words created for you that you need to understand you're a butterfly, and you may not have been created for someone that would, well, nobody was actually created for anybody that is looking like this, but you may not see, is what they're saying, that you were created for something so much better than what is occurring to you now. And again, they're saying they see that you're out the door within the next couple of months, but they're saying, why are you waiting a couple of more seconds? Okay, and I agree with that. I agree with that. They see that you're literally in process of saying, this person has hurt me too many times. I'm out. All right. They don't know why you're even giving this person a couple of more months to turn things around. They said that you've seen enough of this. You've felt enough of this to know you need to be, fuck this, you're out now. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and I know this divine feminine already knows what her sacred woundings are, but I'm going to go ahead and ask if there's something that's just like so obvious. Yeah. So they're saying that the reason you're not out the door right now is because you need to address exactly what I said. You needed to address that meditation. They want you to realign all your chakras so that you can get that higher perspective, really be looking through that third eye, is what I hear them saying. You have an alignment blockage. You're a divine feminine. So they're telling you it's going to show up as feeling out of sync with your true desires, values, or purpose. You may experience a lack of direction, struggle to make decisions. That's what I think this might be right here. That's why you're pulling for another 2 months. That's just really crazy. To me, in my mind. And I'm sorry. I know that probably sounded really judgy on my end. It was really kind of judgy. I think I just feel like this is someone who knows they're divine feminine and they know they should leave, even if your chakras are out of alignment and you're blocking or you have those blockages because of the alignment. This is somebody that knows, your spirit knows you're in touch, you're in tune, you're amazing, you've got beautiful gifts. You don't deserve any of that, okay? You struggle to make decisions or feel disconnected from your authentic self, as if you're not living in alignment with your highest potential, and we know that you're not right now. It can leave you sensing something important is missing. Well, baby, it's time to go ahead and pick up, and I've lost it. I've already lost that Trinky charm, but it's time to pick yourself up. You are the starfish that Spirit is saying, it made a difference to that one, okay? I apologize for being a little judgy from my end. I try really, really, really hard. The devil card. The habits. I try really, really, really hard not to be judgy. But of course, my own childhood woundings and my own exes who have put hands on me in the past and things like that. I really feel that for you. They're not sending that energy. This is me. I know how to tell the difference. This is me going, please, please, please. And I think for me, when I see that you're waiting for a couple of more months, that's like, 60 more days of hell that you don't have to wait, and that gives the other person a lot more time to continue being aggressive, abusive, saying god-awful things to you that, you're going to have to, realign, give back to Mother Earth, things like that. So, this is a more serious message. I can see why I got called back to the table, and they're telling me I'm not done yet tonight. But for whoever this was for, please know I love you. I really do. I just love humanity in general, all of us souls that have come here together to have these experiences. But this is not an experience that you should be having. This abusive stuff, this is not an experience that any of us should be down here to have. You're here to feel joy, to be comforted, to be loved as you are, okay? I really hope that this helps whoever this divine feminine is. When I get called to the table and told, please read, I really do keep trying to I really just want them to let me read and do hit it and quit it. And thus far, they're just like, that's not the path we're putting you on, though. So I hope Stace has better luck with the divining rods that maybe we can do shorts with him when he gets the divining rods going. But for me, they tend to be like, no. And that's exactly what I heard as I stepped in and had all the intentions in the world, and they're like, thanks, but. So I hope this helps whoever this is for. Much, much, much love. Okay? Much love.